MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento River Cats. In the inning, Willie Mays makes swing and a line drive to left, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Willie Mays will stand in another dangerous spot. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate, and he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets. Willie Mays will step in now. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations.
Willie Mays will see if he can keep it going.
We're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
And especially starting off an at-bat.
And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays is our man to watch. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Reno Aces and the Sacramento River Cats. Willie Mays will stand in for the first time. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Willie Mays will stand in. He tripled homer on the way.
Nobody.
Smack the opposite way now, and this should give him at least 2 bases. Around third and being waved on home.
Take a turn. Look.
And he will score as well, and they push the lead up to 3-0 now. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Well,
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Reno Aces and the Sacramento River Cats. Willie Mays will get his first shot here. First pitch to him. And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
great example right there, just using the whole field. doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside out, seven things the other way, that'll be more than good enough to score that run.
Willie Mays will stand in. He's 1 for 2. First pitch to him. Hit hard toward the right side.
Go hard.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with 1 out, but they roll the dice there trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up.
Willie Mays will get another shot now. 2 for 3. Here's the first offering. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. Protected 3-run lead. Willie Mays will step in. An RBI single his last time around. First pitch coming. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a whole lot of ballparks in this league where that isn't the home run. I mean, he had to hit that thing at 400 feet plus, but he still have 3 bases to show for it.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays will be our focus. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Reno Aces and the Sacramento River Cats. And with final, Willie Mays will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Great work he's done on the mound. Well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to we got ourselves a tie ball game.
share of the game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Sacramento River Cats and their Central California rivals, the Fresno Grizzlies. And before we get too much further, here's a look. Willie Mays ready to go here as we begin.
Hey, we got no outs.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing.
Willie Mays will dig in, 1 for 2. Here's the first offering. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
Find it. Eat it. Eat it.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Sacramento River Cats and their Central California rivals, the Fresno. Willie Mays will stand in. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Willie Mays will stand in. He flew out.
Work inside.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Grossman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Sacramento River Cats and the Willie Mays will have his first opportunity. Hammered the other way to deep right field.
Go.
And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but you talk to a lot of hitters and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo.
Willie Mays will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Swing hard liner to left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
If he's maybe thinking about the cycle, he's got the 2 hardest parts out of the way now. After the home run earlier, he's into third here with a triple.
Willie Mays will try it again. He homered back. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Base hit.
No runner. Cut hole.
Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the 2 hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
And we've got a pinch hitter into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit with a runner at second and nobody out. For a cold strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run will score from second here. Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays will be our focus as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means. I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And, you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Sacramento River Cats and the Las Vegas 51. Willie Mays will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 play.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Well, now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Sacramento River Cats and the Las Vegas 51. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineup. Willie Mays will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Swinging a high bouncer to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there. Willie Mays will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 6th home run on the season for him, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
You talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't gonna have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there. A grand slam that gives him the lead.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
And I think all things considered, this was really a team but out of every